Hi guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day to everyone. My name is Albert Tan, and today I have a guest, Marek, with me to do this Facebook Live or webinar on this ContextMinds lifetime deal. So before we actually start this Facebook Live, I would appreciate if you can give permission to this wave video to show your profile photo as well as your name while commenting by clicking the link in the what they call the URL as shown up. So please, everybody, do that so that we know who are talking in the chat, from our backend, and we can see your name as a profile photo, so we can know who exactly are actually asking question. So without further ado, let me see where's the live chat. Yeah, I have this Joginda Sharma. Joginda Sharma is here. So guys, I've seen Muhammad Abdullah. Hi guys. So if you can see us, please type hi or hello or whatever, and we should be able to start within a few seconds. So before we actually start, I'd like to ask Marek. Marek, are you ready? We can go now.
Yeah, more or less, yes. Yeah, actually, I'm not sure if I'm able to answer in the live chat now because we'll sort it out during the
Okay.
event.
There's we'll answer the question at the end of the
Okay.
live. You don't have to type, you answer by verbal because if you type, that take long time, So that's how we do. Okay. So guys, we will ask this Marek a few questions to warm up the stage so that everybody know him better before we actually go into the back end of this context mind. Marek, may I know where are you from, and can you please tell the audience, where are you from and what is your background in this app?
Yeah, so I'm from Prague in Czech Republic. That's in Central Europe, basically. And I'm former PhD student. So the idea of ContextMinds emerged during my PhD studies in what's called semantic web. These are basically knowledge management technologies for linking knowledge and linking ideas. And I'm one of the two co-founders of ContextMinds, doing basically almost all of the work except backend development or database development.
Okay, that's sound interesting. I gather you have a small team, so but that doesn't mean that you cannot create good apps. So can you tell us a little bit about this context mind? What is it different from conventional mind mapping or conventional concept mapping? So a little bit about that so that the audience will know what to expect afterwards.
Yeah, the basic benefit or feature in ContextMinds is that it gives you related topics. It suggests to you related topics or related keywords, related ideas based on what you add to your mind map or concept map. So it acts as you could call it a AI brainstorming partner, which suggests you ideas.
Okay, that sounds good. And actually, I know that a few of members had actually contacted me. They are really, really interested in this context mind. So without further ado, we should actually go into the detail of how to use these context minds to brainstorm ideas on whatever they want to write. So please go into your backend and show them.
Okay. So let me.
Can you close one of the
Start.
tab? Yeah.
Okay, I'll start sharing here and move this here.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
And okay, you can see it.
Yeah, we can see that.
Great. So this is just an example of basically what I created in ContextMinds in preparation for this webinar. So this is kind of an outline of what I might tell you about. So you already know that ContextMinds is a visual thinking tool, you could say. You can create mind maps or concept maps in it. And it can help you to generate ideas. It can help you with the ideation process, and it can also help you do research. So research your ideas or research the topics. The users that get the most benefit from ContextMinds are from the domain of content marketing or search engine optimization, or bloggers who need to generate content ideas. That's basically the main use case where ContextMinds helps you. But there are also users who just use it for education, for learning, or explaining things, or just organizing notes visually. So if I can ask you, if you can type in the chat which of the use cases are the most relevant for you, or if there is other use case that you had in mind when you came here, then that would be very helpful.
Okay, guys. I mean, Marek, let me explain a little bit to the audience. Okay. If you are live watching us, please tell Marek, what is your use case? What do you want to use this what they call ContextMind for? To brainstorm what kind of topics, or maybe what kind of a job you want to do. Are you writing something for academic paper, or maybe to do blog posts or whatever? Please write it down in the live chat so that we know better.
Yeah, thank you. Already see Ray. Ray says he's using it, or considering it to use it for content writing, for SEO. So yeah, that's a typical use case, to get content ideas and create an outline or draft an outline. Okay, so let me jump to a demo. I'll try to showcase a typical use case, and after that, maybe I will come back here and give you more theoretical background. Okay, so this is what you see when you log in to ContextMinds after you sign up. By the way, you can sign up for free and test the tool, and buy the lifetime deal later if you like it. So you can use it even for free. And after you log in, this is the main screen where you see the maps you already created. So when you log in for the first time, it would be obviously empty. I have created a lot of things, as you can see. And so let's see how it looks when we start with a new map. So let's say our use case is that we want to write a blog post or get some ideas on the topics of for our blog. Now, if you like, you can try suggesting me some topic on which I will try to generate ideas. If there are no suggestions, I will go with my favorite topic, which is around health and stress and psychological health and stuff like that. Okay, so any suggestions on the topic? Okay, so I will just start with this one, and maybe if you like, we can later do another example. Okay, yeah, mental health. That's actually it's actually something that I already getting here. So I typed in the general topic. Now I got into the map editor. What I see here is the canvas or whiteboard, which is empty now. Below it are suggestions of related concepts, which will update as I add topics to the whiteboard. And here on the right is a concept detail, which when I later select some topic, I can do right now, I will see some detailed information. So the suggestions that I get here on the bottom are from several different sources. They're personal. These are topics that I created previously in some of my previous maps. Then there are related topics. That these are general topics like health communication. I get here health visitor. General topics from our internal knowledge base. I can also get suggestions from the community. These are topics created by other users who, when they, actually, let me come back here. When you create a map, you can select whether it will be kept private, so only you can see it, or when you explicitly share it with someone, or you can make it a public, and then it will be used as a source of inspiration for other users. And the last two sources of suggestions are trending questions and related keywords. These are things that people type in search engines. So I can see if it is a keyword or a question, then I also see the search volume here. Or when I select it, I see more keyword metrics, and I also get some top web results on that keyword. Okay, so let's start with something. So mental health. So I can if I like something here, I can just drag it onto the whiteboard, and after that, the suggestions should get updated, and I should get more of them. Or if I have something specific in my mind, I can just click this plus button and just type anything here. So mental health is often closely related with stress, so that would be another topic that I would want to add here. So I can either click add if I want to add directly what I typed here, or I can look at the suggestions at the existing topics that are in the database. So I can see here psychological stress, which is basically what I have in mind. And if I select it, then I get more precise suggestions of the related topics. So let's add this one. And you can already see that I'm getting some already pretty precise suggestions. I get motivation, I get workplace wellness. That's definitely closely related to mental health. Healthy diet and Tai Chi for some reason, or meditation. Now you can see these are, okay, the motivation is a general topic, and these are marked as personal. So these are topics that I used in my other maps and are related to either mental health or psychological stress. So now I could just select some of them that I find relevant. So let's say I'm interested in workplace wellness, and I've heard that spirituality and meditation are great or can be very, very beneficial for mental health and for mediating stress. So I would put it there. And again, the suggestions get updated. So if I now wanted to focus more on specific questions that people are interested in terms of these topics, That's probably, if I want to create a blog post, then it's definitely great to focus on some specific question that we know people are interested in. That's, if you know, answer the public, that's basically, yeah, the same thing happening here. And now I could go through it. Yeah, I will focus on showing the features, so don't expect to get some great article right away from this. We would have to spend more time here. But so I'll just select some interesting example. Okay, so let's say people are interested in these mental health counselors. Now, if I don't know much about health counselors or mental health counselors, I can again select the concept and look here, and I get web results, so I can right away read some basic descriptions and so determine whether it is actually something that I want to use for my blog. So let's say it is, and I want to include it here. Now let's say for now I've gathered enough initial topics, and what I can do next is again select any topic I have here, and I can research it in more detail here on the right. Here I get some basic related definition from Wikipedia, and below again top web results on this question. And what I can do is go through it, and if I see something that I want to use as a source, for example, in my blog article, I can pin it. So basically save it as a note here on the top. So now whenever I again open the concept. Now, when I say concept, I mean either topic or keyword or basically any of these bubbles I have here. So when I open it, I have the pin notes here on the top. And apart from saving the web results that I like and I want to use, I can also, of course, add my own note like this, and say that I already said that we are interested in workplace wellness and also mental health. So I could make a note that I want to, again, for example, research mental health counselors coming to the workplace. So say I got this idea right now. Actually, I don't know much about mental health counselors, but maybe this can be interesting topic for the blog, like telling employers that they can invite counselors to improve the mental health of their employees. And again, what I can do is basically do web search right away from the app, and I can add this also as a new subtopic like this, like just type or paste it here. And instead of using the suggestions, I can just click add here, basically add it as my own idea. And again, if I click it, I get web results on this. It's basically the same as if I take this text and paste it in Google. So So I could see that there is, okay, I can ask for more suggestions to be more sure, but it seems that there are general articles about mental health in the workplace, but nothing from the top results directly on this mental health counselors at the workplace. So this could be the topic of my article. Now, while I'm showing this, let's look at this this feature. So apart from the web results, what I get here is also AI generated text. So whenever I click on anything that I have here, apart from the web results, I also get AI generated text. So sometimes it can be directly useful as some kind of introduction that you can just copy paste to your article and maybe just do some polishing and use it to speed up your writing. Sometimes it can give you more inspiration on what to write about. And of course, because it's AI and it's not perfect, sometimes it can give you just some rubbish. It can happen. It's just AI. We use if you're interested in it, we use the GPT-3 engine for this. So this is a similar technology as many other AI writing tools you maybe know, like Jasper or Article Forge or those. So again, if I liked this text, I want to save it for later. I could pin it to top. This actually sounds quite meaningful. So I could pin it and again have it here. Okay. Maybe I should again do a recap of this part. It shows suggestions from several resources. It shows you web articles. Either you can choose whether you want to see just top results or articles from the recent from the last month. You can also ask for scientific literature, so similar thing as Google Scholar, and you can get these AI generated texts. Okay, so let's say I have done some research and saved some notes. Now let's get back to the whiteboard and what I can do there. So I can obviously move things around. I can connect them either like this. If I'm more of a mind mapper, or I can create links like this if I'm more of a concept mapper and I want to label the links. So I could say, for example, that meditation can improve workplace wellness. So I can give meanings to the links. This is great when you are thinking things through and you want to more explicitly model your thoughts or your ideas. So I could say that stress is one of the biggest problem to workplace wellness and things like that. So I can link the topics, link the ideas. And when I'm creating a blog post, I would obviously want to create some kind of outline at some point, and that can be done like this. I can drag one topic over another and box it inside like this. And then add there another, and continue like this. I can add subtopics. So let's say, what do mental health counselors do? Okay, so I would want to add this as a point here. So I would copy paste, and this is what I wanted to show, that you can have hierarchy here. You can have subtopics. For example, we could say that mental health is the subtopic of workplace wellness, and so on. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time here. If I were actually going to create full-blown blog post, I would obviously spend more time. But let's say this would be my outline. What I could do then would be exporting this as text like this. And okay, let me drag it from the other screen. This is what I would get. So basically, the text content of what I have here, I would get the notes that I pinned here, like this one. I get them in the text export. So that would be one thing. I would then just copy paste it in some Word or Google Doc, and I could use it as a starting point, as a draft, which I would then finalize. Or if I'm not, if I don't want to start writing right now, and I want to first share the ideas with someone, I can use either this share button and just send a link, and this works similarly as Google Docs in terms of anyone who gets this link can open it and can see what I see. So let me demonstrate. If I open private browser window, so you can see I'm not logged in. I don't have to sign up, and I can see exactly the same thing, including the pinned notes here. I can't edit it right away, but if I sign in, I can then save a copy of this, and then I could edit it. So just to clarify, when I said it's similar to Google Docs, it's not fully there yet in terms of real-time collaboration on a single map. So only one user can edit it. You can send it to someone. He can create a copy. Like if you send someone a Word document or anything, he can edit the document and send it to back. But multiple users can't simultaneously edit the same map yet. Actually, I can jump to the roadmap, and I think it's in the considering section, real-time multi-user collaboration on the same app. So maybe, hopefully, we will get there sometime, but not yet. But anyway, usually usually you don't have multiple authors in the same blog, and so far for most of the users it's enough to just share it in read-only mode. And by the way, if you don't want to share it using a link, and you want to, for example, send it as an attachment, there are more sharing options. You can get to there like this, and going to this map actions here. So you can see, apart from the text export, which we have seen, you can also export image, PNG, you can print it, you can export to PDF, you can export to SVG, and that's basically it. And yeah, okay, maybe while I'm here, that's another good good thing to mention. You can select the target country. So that's similar when you do keyword research. You can select the country from which you want to get the data, and so that's the thing. So it affects at this moment it affects the questions at keywords. So if I didn't want to results from United States and I wanted results from United Kingdom, I could get it like this. Very frequent question is regarding the language support. So, okay, and maybe something something happened here. But regarding the language support, you can also select some non-English speaking countries here, but full support of other languages than English is still in the future work. You can see that we are working on French and German support right now, and I think Spanish is next, and you can see some other languages here. And if you don't see your favorite language, you can suggest it in the ideas section. Okay, so that was maybe quite fast, but I think I covered the core features. Just to make it complete, there's one other thing that's related to this setting. So if I create a public map, have the private settings off, it will then appear in this search portal, where you can basically search in maps created by others on that topic. Sometimes it might be useful to get some inspiration, sometimes less useful, but it's quite, I think it's quite intuitive. It's basically search in public maps shared by others. Okay. So coming back here to the summary. So ContextMinds, we can call it a visual thinking tool. It mainly helps you in the ideation process, mainly for generating content ideas or brainstorming keywords. And at the same time, it helps you research the topics, as you have seen the web suggestions. It can serve you, or it helps you mainly by acting as a so-called brainstorming partner by suggesting related topics, related ideas, not only from our database, but also reminding of your own previous ideas. Maybe let me demonstrate here. So I created this as a preparation for this webinar. And if I were in other map and I started typing and I ask for my personal, here I limit it to the personal scope. So I want to search in my own previously created topics and ideas. So I get it here. That's the same thing that I created in the other map here. And if I select it and add it to the map, I get the related concepts here, which are based on these topics that I entered in this previous map. So okay. So in this way, it can remind you of previous topics that you mentioned together with these topics in other maps. Maybe if you are familiar with the concept of Zettelkasten. If you're not familiar, I can just click here and I'll get the definition here. So it's a note-taking method where you link every new note, you link it to some other notes that you took previously, and in this way, you can later, when you look back into your notes, you can quickly find related notes, related ideas. So that's the idea of Zettelkasten, and at the same time, it's one of the core ideas of ContextMinds, so finding related ideas. Or if you are familiar with the concept of swipe file, which is basically having a collection, again, of previous ideas that worked well. Again, you can use ContextMinds to create and manage swipe file. And as we have seen, you can use it for mind mapping or concept mapping, but nobody forces you to create actual classic mind maps with some central concept and related topics around it. You can also just place nodes or topics anywhere you like in a way like in this tool Miro. If you're familiar with Miro, then if you like that style, then you can choose the style that fits your way of thinking or your way of work. Maybe let me end with this part, which is also quite frequent question, and that's how ContextMinds fits into the workflow, into the work process with other tools. For example, some of you may already use Phrase.io or Jasper, the AI writing tool, or some kind of keyword research tool. And in all cases, ContextMinds is meant to serve as a starting point where you can generate the initial ideas, the root keywords, or the general topics, or do a brain dump of all the ideas that you actually at the moment have in mind. And after you do this initial brainstorming, you have some draft of an outline or some initial list of keywords or topics that you want to focus on, and you can take it to some of the other tools. For example, if you want to create very SEO optimized article, you would probably go to Phrase.io and use what you prepared in ContextMinds there. In other case, you might want to do more or deeper keyword analysis, and you would go to SEMrush or I don't know, Ubersuggest or Ahrefs or other tool, or you create the outline like in our example, and then you want to quickly write a draft of an article. Then you could go to some tool like Jasper or other AI writing tool, Article Forge or others, and use that to generate the text. In that case, I don't recommend using directly the AI generated text. It's obviously always better to polish it a bit and check the facts and so on. But yeah, it can definitely speed up the process. Okay, I think that would be the basic demo and recap from me, and we can slowly move to answering some questions, I think.
Okay, so we can actually start answering the question. But before we do that, Marek just now was talking about the limits, I mean, right now you can stack up to 7 codes. So it's good to tell the audience, where to find your
Yeah.
what they call credit being used up.
Yeah, I actually have a note to don't forget mentioning the limits, and I forget. So thanks for reminding me. Yeah, good point. So when you get the lifetime deal, either you win the code right here on, or buy it on AppSumo, or get it elsewhere. You get some monthly limits of how many things you can use or you can do, and these are you can see them here if you go to this user settings button and then to manage subscription. So you have some number of keyword and question searches which you can get each month. These are basically this is this. If I have this on, then each time it gets updated, it uses up some of the limits, some of these limits. Then there's article searching. These are the web results that we see on the right side, and AI generated paragraphs. That's also what I get there. So maybe when I'm speaking about it, if you want to save the limits, and for example, you are thinking only about the general topics and you don't need the keyword suggestions at the moment, you can just turn it off, and yeah, it won't use up the limits. And it's the same thing here. If you don't want to see the article suggestions or the AI generated text, you can turn it off. And so just use the internal knowledge base, which is free. And here on this account, I have the just one code limits, and you can stack up to 7 codes. So if you go to the, or I don't know if
AppSumo.
If you go to AppSumo to the product listing, there's the explanation of how it goes with the limits right here. Yeah, the stacking info. So if you stack all 7 codes, you will get 90,000 keyword lookups, for example, which is more than 10 times more than what you get with the first code. And you can always see how much more will you will you get? Okay, edit this. Okay, edit this. When you are redeeming the code, this is a link which you get with the code. Okay, I can see now I've hit this limits, and if I enter another code, if I stack another codes, this is what I get. So you can always think about it and decide whether you need more. I think we will be on AppSumo definitely for some time, so you have time to buy more codes if needed. Okay, thanks. Thanks for the
I think that's clarify the codes. I think somebody was asking whether the code, unused code, could be carried forward. I think it's Peggy, if I'm not wrong.
Unused code. I mean, there is this policy of AppSumo that you have to redeem the code in I think 2 months or 60 days.
Oh no, so it's not the unused code, unused credit. Sorry, Marek. Look at the screen.
I see. I get it. So no, at the moment, it's not carried over to another month. It's just every 30 days it got reset, and that's it. But it's a good point. We maybe we could think about it.
Okay, that's good. Let's go into the question Q&A time. I will just project up, Okay, maybe we'll just... Ray was asking, can we upgrade our program, account if we have a trial already by adding AppSumo code?
Sorry, let me... Yeah, I see the question. So... Can we upgrade our account? Yeah, definitely. It's just every code has the same value. So if you for example, win a code here and then want to buy another code on AppSumo, or the other way around, you already have a code from AppSumo and you get another code, winning it here or getting a reward for a review or another way, then you can use it. I'm not sure if I'm answering the question right, but
yeah, I mean, you can, even though if you have a trial account, you can actually enter the code, so that can be done. Okay, Bill is asking, I need color differentiation for the source, I mean, because they have few sources, so they want to do, because right now it's all green, huh?
Yeah, that's good. That's a good point. That's another thing that I didn't show, and that's this thing. So you get these color tags visible again in the concept detail here, and sometimes you get them automatically, so they are automatically assigned. That's when I put their keyword, it's tagged as related keyword and gets this color. So if I added another keyword, it will get the same color. And the same thing for questions. If I add another question, it will be also tagged as a related question. And if I want to show questions as, I don't know, this bluish color, I can do it like this. And I can add my own my own tags. So tags are meant to either show the source or show the general topic or the upper topic, or just answer the question, what kind of concept is this. So I could say this is the work of counselor, something like this, and I get the color tag here. And if I wanted to change it again, I can do it like this. Hopefully,
Yeah, I
I
think that
answered.
answered the question. Yes, correct. So the text will, together with the color coding, is actually for your own convenience and quite powerful if you use it properly.
Yeah, you can
So
see it, maybe see an example here where I have different use cases and different features, and they are marked whether they are more for brainstorming, so getting ideas, or researching, so yeah, looking at the resources about the topics. So I've color coded like this. So red or orange are brainstorming topics, and yellow are research topics.
okay, so Marek just answered the next question by this Amandit Sony. What is the source of keywords and the search volume? I project out.
Yeah. So we take it from SpyFu at the moment. So we can see it also here. And we get a lot of questions regarding that, and you can already see on the roadmap that we want to take the keyword data directly from Google. So that means using the same data as you see in the Google Keyword Planner. So that's probably the direction that we'll take. We actually already, there is some preliminary work in that direction, and hopefully we will make it work soon.
Okay, thank you. So Ray asked a long question, but I'm not sure whether you understand this.
Let me let me see. Okay, there's a lot of questions. Okay, can we select a few of the tags in the main? We select. That's actually a very good question. And the short answer is no, not yet. But okay, I'll try to demonstrate. So right now it works like this. If I don't have anything selected in the whiteboard, I get topics related together to everything that I have here. So if I ask for related topics, then what I get here are things that are most related together to what I have here. So basically, it should be something like what these things have in common. So I can see they are all related to health, they are related to stress management and mindfulness, and so on. I think what Ray is asking is whether if I wanted topics related to meditation and spirituality, for example, if I could do this and get then updated it here right now. So it don't work like this yet, but actually that's something that we can do really fast and make this work. So thanks for this suggestion. I will put it on the to-do list right now. What works at this moment is when I select specific topic here, I get topics related to that specific topic. So now nothing is selected, so I get things related together to meditation, spirituality, stress, and so on. If I click here, I get things specifically related to meditation. So you can see it's the main ones are very similar, but further in the list, things get different. If I select, for example, meditation, if I select stress, again, I get, for example, cardiovascular diseases, which I don't get when I'm looking at, or actually, it's also related, so I get it also, but farther in the list than when I select the stress topic. So to sum up, if you select specific topic, you get specific suggestions. If you don't select anything, you get general suggestions to everything you have on the whiteboard. And I hope we will soon add something like this, that you select several concepts, like a sub part of the whiteboard, and you would get suggestions on those selected. At this moment, you can just move it around, or just if I press delete, then I can delete them all at once. It's just basic functionality. Yeah, maybe I should mention it. If you start using it, that's quite useful and might not be straight away clear. So if you hold down the shift button or the control button, I think, you can then drag the mouse and select multiple things to move them around. Okay. So I hope it was clear. But
so the next question by Binay. Oh, this is something about your old feature, no? Automatic generator.
Another good point. Yeah, thanks guys a lot. You are reminding me of everything that I forgot during the initial intro. Okay, so we have a YouTube channel that might be useful for others. You can get there from the main website. Click the watch tutorial, and you will get to this recorded webinar we recorded previously with this guy Jake Hawkins. He's better speaker than me, and so if you didn't get anything today, you can rewatch Jake's recording and get it cleared. And what you can do then is look at the channel, and you will find a lot of videos that we gathered during our development. Actually, ContextMinds is in, or was in, or has been in development for several years. So we have gathered a lot of different videos showing different functionality, and some of it were just in alpha versions, demonstrating something, doing some experiments, and might not be available in the production version at this moment, which is also true for this part, which shows something like this. You could write some general description and get some mindmap generated automatically, but it was just not great enough to have it in the production version yet. So we are still working on these things, and maybe they will get there to the production version once they are improved. But at the moment, it's just not available because we just don't think that it's good enough to be public.
Okay, thank you for the explanation. So this is the next question.
Okay,
master project and sub project.
Multiple master projects and create links to. Okay, that's another good good question. So the interlinking that you can do is works at the level of the concepts of the bubbles. So, for example, here I created this link between workplace wellness and psychological stress, which means that if I create another map on workplace wellness, and okay, here we go, and I again go to my personal scope, and I put there the workplace wellness. I will get here things that I linked with workplace wellness in my previous maps, including the psychological stress that I just created before. And what I can do, another thing that I didn't show because I didn't want to bore you in the beginning. There's this auto linking feature, which if I turn it on and now I put here the psychological stress, I get also the link that I created before. So I can not only see that I already linked it before, these two things, but I can also get the link. Now linking the whole maps. For now, you can obviously use it like this. You can just take the link, take the URL, or you can find it also here, but it's the same as you can see here. And I could go to the other map and just add a node and just put the link there and have it here. So just basic hypertext linking, but it's pretty. I mean, for me, it works well enough. But we have some plans in for the future to make it more, better integrated and more user friendly.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, this is another request from Bini. Make a video on how to make pillar content maps using this tool. So, of course, you cannot do it now. I mean, maybe in your other times you can do that.
Yeah, that's definitely a good point. Thanks. Yeah, we are always working on more videos, more examples. We try to do different example in in each webinar. So, and I try to record everything and put it on YouTube. So hopefully we'll get there soon.
Okay, Tuhinka asked this question, but I thought this was already answered because towards the end, just now before you end your presentation, you said,
Yeah, that's this part, and these are just a few examples, and I suppose you can come up with many different tools. The core idea is that what we see is that you can use ContextMinds in the beginning at the starting point of your workflow to draft the initial ideas and then move on to other tools to delve more deeper into the analysis or the text generation or whatever you are doing.
Okay. So Bill is a Frenchman, so we are asking why sometime in English, sometime in French.
Yeah, that depends. What are you referring to? What might happen is, okay, it's not happening right now, but if you have the internal knowledge base turned on and you include this or and the related topics, what might happen is you get suggestions of text from the internal knowledge base that are in other languages. As I said, the language support is work in progress, and we are still improving it. But that's basically the short answer. Sorry if you hear some noises. That's my dog in the background. Sorry about it. It's not me. Okay.
Okay, this question is by Bill. Click on the link and add text. I don't know which link you're talking about, you know.
Yeah, that depends. If you pin some note like this, you can then edit it and just add your own text like this. But I'm not sure if that's what you're asking about.
Yeah, I'm not sure. You know. So Bill, if you want to answer them, maybe you can rephrase it. You know, we can see how it goes. Okay, Ankit, can you? He asked, can you add keyword suggestion under a selected keyword with a link suggestion? I'm not sure how is it like. Do you understand? I don't understand this question.
Yeah, I'm also not sure. Okay, if you select a keyword, Okay, like here, and then you ask for related keywords. You get keywords related to that specific selected keyword. But I'm not sure what you mean by the link suggestion. If this
Yeah,
is
I'm not very sure. No, maybe later we look at the see whether Ankit answer that. No, let's move to the next one. This is workspace management. For for different project or different blocks to keep them neat and clean. Understand this question, but
yeah, good point. Okay, so what you can do, you can when you're creating a map, you can add tag to it, and by that have things in yeah, have things separated like this. That's some basic file management. We have, or we're also working on this workspace feature where you can create shared folders, which in principle are basically the same as tags, but you can have hierarchy in folders like you have on, for example, Google Drive. So similar thing as Google Drive with shared folders, but for maps created in ContextMinds. So that's work in progress. Yeah, right here. That will be some better collaboration. And actually, what you could do is exactly create separate workspaces for each project. That's something that you can do with that. Actually, if you are interested, just email me, and it's not fully production ready, but we can already create these workspaces for you and give you access and show you how it works.
yeah,
We'll be
that would
happy to. Just email me.
yeah, that would be good. Okay, next question is this is interesting because there are some mind map software that can actually there is a plus sign where you can the moment you click it will show your subtopics, that kind of things. Is it possible here?
Good point. So yeah, one thing to be is to somehow collapse, for example, collapse this into this basically, so that you can then expand. Again, short answer, no, it's not possible at the moment, but that's definitely a good suggestion and something that we should think about. I think it's actually already either here or in the ideas, because I think okay, I won't waste your time, but we have it somewhere on the list.
Okay, that will be interesting if we can do that. So the next question is to make the mind map more colorful or more memorable. So people were suggesting to make more visual, maybe icons or whatever. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so what works that you can get images here, and if I add, I won't do it now to to make it faster, but you can add a link to an image here, and it will then appear as a thumbnail like this. But probably what you are thinking is to have the image here on the map, which is again not possible yet. My favorite answer today, but yeah, maybe we will get there. I think it's not a top priority. We are focusing rather on the getting the related ideas rather than having a really full-blown graphical editor where you can add images and change the fonts and change the thickness of the lines and stuff like that. That's not the top priority, but obviously at some point, if we get there, we would like to add it also.
Okay. So, oh no, let's answer this first from Jignes Parma. White label option. Oh, I think Marek has lost his connection. Yeah, he's coming in again.
I'm sorry, I got somehow disconnected. I think I didn't click anything, but somehow just.
No worry. Do you have to
Sorry
share
about
the
it.
screen again? Or maybe, I mean, the question is already projected up, So Jignesh was asking whether you have a white label option when you export the mind map.
Yeah, white label option again. It's on our list at the moment. We add our logo to the PDF export, I think, but it should be easily. We can easily change it and add an option to upload your own logo there. At the moment, you can just export the PNG, the image, and then paste it in Word document or Google Doc, and then do whatever you need. I think the image is exported only as the image. So,
Okay. So Monday was asking a sub account feature. No, the people want to have independent access. Is it possible?
for Teams, yeah, at the moment you can just buy multiple codes on Optimal, and that's it. Some kind of multi account management. We already get that question and put it somewhere on the roadmap, but it's not the top priority. If I can again mention the workplaces, which are in the beta stage, those allow some kind of user management where you can invite other users to the workspace. So again, if you're interested in that, email me, and we can set it up for you, and you can see if that's what solves what you need.
Okay, this is an interesting question for colorblind people. So they want to change the default colors, because the shade of colors are different.
That's a good question. Okay, short answer: not at the moment, but we should think about that. We got also some questions about enabling dark mode and stuff like that. So again, it's somewhere on the roadmap.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of people like dark mode because they don't sleep. Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
next
also.
question. Yeah, I mean,
Mark.
just now I was asking, I'm talking about this, more colors and icons or images, more like a real mind map. So I mean, a lot of mind map software have this feature, but then this might not have. So are you having any plans to add that?
Yeah. The plans are there. Yeah, we are still determining. You can actually vote on the roadmap to show how much. How much.
Yeah, you to share your
You
screen.
want that?
Marek.
Sorry. Maybe it will be better. Okay. So again, the roadmap, my favorite thing today. You can vote here, and we will try to give more priority to things that get more votes. And yeah, I would love to have all the features right now, but everything takes some time, and we have to prioritize. Yeah, there are also what's also on the table is something like you could export, so you can again draft the map regarding getting the topics, and then export it to your favorite mind mapping tool, and then add the colors and the images and stuff like that.
Okay. So
Okay, that's actually related to the importing mind maps from another platform. So that's a similar question only in the other direction. So not yet. And I would like to see that, but not. It's probably further in the future.
I mean, different mind map have different file formats, so it could be some problem to to understand each other, no?
Yeah, it's a lot of work, and we would have to do one mind mapping up after another. But it's hopefully doable. One thing that we want to do right now, if I go to the roadmap again, or maybe I don't have to do to go, or all right, here, this is what I meant. So one thing that we want to do right now is importing keywords from a CSV, or basically you have a list of concepts and you want to import them at once. So maybe it's some way of, even for the mind mapping tools, maybe you will be able to do some kind of text export, and then through this at least get the concepts there. I mean, you won't get the links, but at least the bubbles. So again, it's a work in progress.
Okay, I'm looking for some of the question. So can we lock the related concept to only suggestion of a given topic at view?
It's probably no, I don't know if this is what you mean. But if you select the concept, that select the topic or keyword here, then you get suggestions specifically just for that here. So for example, if I wanted just related keywords for workplace wellness, this is how I do it. I just select it and I can. I'm not sure if I, again, try to rephrase if I'm not answering what you had in mind.
Okay, I mean, this question by Ankit is the auto link. You can't get it work, so I'm not sure what happened. Maybe it's a demo try account or what?
Yeah, it works if there is some link in the database that can be used, and if there is not, then it won't happen. So it works mainly with the related topics, with these general topics, because we don't have yet links or relationships for specific keywords, but it should more or less work for these general topics. So you can see it gets linked to the most closest term as determined by the database. And mostly from the internal database, you won't get the labeled links. You would get just empty links like this. You will get labeled links mostly for your own concepts that you created previously.
Okay. So maybe this question is also interesting.
Markup language on the export. Yeah, at the moment we use the Markdown. If you know Markdown, so this is the different levels of headings. There's probably some easy way to convert this, but a good point. We definitely want to improve this feature and add more options, for example, to export in HTML with the different like H1, H2, and so on levels of headings.
Okay, thank you. So we have overshot by 20 minutes. We have to close soon. But before that, we'll just take one or two more questions. So maybe this one is also
Next big
interesting.
update.
Yeah, I mean, what is in store for the next big update?
Yeah. So we got so many inquiries about the language support. So we started working on it. So that's the thing that in progress. But obviously, if you don't work in French or German, then it's not that's relevant for you. And there are these small updates. Big change will be using Google keyword data. So that's probably the next big update. I think it should improve the keyword suggestion a lot. And there are a lot of other things, but you already spent a lot of time here. So this is the next big update.
Okay, thanks, Marek. So I think we should do the what they call this giveaway now. Let me share my screen. No, this is the wrong one. Sorry, guys. Hold on a while. Okay. Okay, this is the views of name. And thanks to this Jao Ortega, who actually helped me to gather all the names of the attendees. You know, we have about 44 attendees at the moment, and these are the names. So if you cannot see your name, please tell me now so that we can add it on, or else it will spin it 3 times to get these winners. So are you guys ready? You know, if you don't find your name, please do it in the chat so that we will add it in, on the last minute, or else we will continue. DS Wong. Okay, DS Wong, let me add your name. Okay, if there's no other addition, I will just spin one time. Oh, so many people. Hold on. Genghis Bound. Hold on. And the other guy is Samuel Dakal. Don Compton. Guys, actually, it's very difficult to gather all the names because the chat are moving, you know. Okay, I think we have all. Eddie Chandra. Great. Always. Okay, we have 52 names here. We should spin now. And yeah, I mean, Bill, you are right. You know, some people just join for giveaway. Hopefully, I mean, if you win, you win. You know, if you don't win, nothing much I can do. Okay, so this is the what I call disadvantage of wheels of name. You know, sometimes people just join last minute and they win. Sometimes people who join the full session, and they return a view of name, and they don't win, so sometimes we just have to accept that. Okay, no worry. If you are lucky, you will win. So let's do the first spin. Mandi Singh is the winner. Okay, Mandi, congratulations. We put your name and we spin the second time. Let's shuffle again. Let's go. Akorji, you are lucky guy. This is the second winner. The third winner will come soon. We shuffle again. So let's see who is the last winner. Binay. Congratulations. Bini Adhikari, you are the third winner. Congratulations, three of you. Just to recap, your name is Mandi Singh, Koji, and Binay. I will make an announcement tomorrow and to tell you how to claim this LTD prize. So thank you for your attendance, and let me stop the sharing. Okay, so guys, thank you for your attendance, for the audience, and also I would like to thank Marek. Marek is actually very enthusiastic startup founder, and he actually talked to me that so he actually very glad to be here, to talk to you guys, hopefully that he can improve his product, to the best of his ability. But I know that a lot of what I call suggestion and improvement suggestion, there are so many of them. But personally, I feel that he should prioritize what are most important one, or else he will get overwhelmed. So even though that he like to what I call please everybody, but then pleasing everybody is not the right way, because you still have to do a lot of work behind. So sometimes this will conflict your time frame. So before we actually end, I would like to ask Marek. Marek, do you have anything to tell the audience, before they go off?
Well, I would like to mainly thank you for all your questions and suggestions. You're great audience. So thank you. And also, if you have any follow-up question, you can get to my email directly from the website. So just email me and I'll be happy to get back to you. So thanks a lot for today, and I hope it was useful for you today. And also congrats to all the winners.
Okay, Marek, there are some questions which are not answered because I didn't pick them, or maybe I didn't see them. Maybe tomorrow you can go back to the what they call the chat in the Facebook. You can answer them, if possible. Okay, guys. With that, I would like to say goodbye and congratulations to the winners. And there is another chance for you to win by commenting on the Facebook post. There are another 3 more prizes. So please do so if you miss this, if you don't win in this Facebook Live. So that's all I have to say. And good night, everybody, in my time zone. And thank you, Marek, for your excellent, what I call presentation.
Okay, thank you for